Leftover chicken salad from the baby shower.
I love it. I have no idea what I'm eating. I'm probably eating these blue chips or something. I don't know.
This is water, but it's Sprite. Okay? It's water, but it's Sprite. All right? This is some delicious Sprite water for dinner.
Chris, I think Pete lost an entire box of ketones because I am 100% sure I heard him say, here's another delivery for you. But I had so many, I was like, okay. And he said he gave it to me and he never gave it to me. And now it's MIA. And I'm just like, I have 5 ketones left. And I'm just like, so I have a shipment coming soon, but still. Aisha, what's your highlight of the week? Besides that bomb A workout yesterday.
I don't know. My highlight of the week, I guess, seeing my daughter get all of her rewards and her awards and stuff from all those cookies that we sold. So that was really good. She got a tent, a guitar, just like a whole lot of stuff. She got a like a little doggy paddle thing for her desk. What else did you get? A pillowcase, 2
Let's see your
t-shirts.
trophy, Mariah. Come on, let's see the trophy. I remember.
Go get this. Oh,
Chris, do you miss those days of every weekend something like either
she's gonna go get her big trophy. She's playing with some slime now. She's over here making slime, but she's gonna grab her trophy.
Chris,
I will say I love those days, but I am happy that I have my own time.
oh,
Wait, let me take off this blur thingy. Yeah. Well, this is the trophy.
Wasn't there another
wait, hold. What does it say, Aisha?
The trophy, it says area cookie cup highest per girl average. So her troop won it this year. And it says so average per girl is 1,469 PGA. So she's the second highest troop out of all the troops listed on here. So and we won this last year. And then we did 71 booths for 2023. So they got first place too for the most booths in our area.
Did she tell you there's only 6 Girl Scouts? It's only 6 of them?
Yeah, it's only 6 Girl Scouts. So yeah, that also makes a difference. Sometimes people are like, oh, okay, but it's only 6 of us. So
do they take turns during the year keeping the big trophy at their house?
Yep, we sure do. And then we turn it back in for the next year, which we'll win that too, but we'll give it back, and then they'll give it to us again next year.
Renee, while you're unmiked, you want to share your highlight of the week, Renee, while you're unmiked? Unless Mariah has something else to say, I see her coming over.
I think she wants to say something.
Me and Mariah go back like babies with pacifiers. Oh, they're talking no liar.
Oh, but yeah, she said she's gonna say something. Come here, hurry up. Wait, you gotta come over here so they can hear you, I think.
What I like to do is to connect it, and it looks like this.
So
That is super cute. I love the stars. Whenever I bought trophies, I made sure there were stars on them.
Of course you do.
Renee, what's your highlight of the week?
My top highlight of the week was, as I shared in BWC this morning, was Marta, my daughter, for those of you who don't know, is starting in 1 month her graduate school year. She has managed in 4 years to do undergrad and graduate school, and so the highlight this weekend was getting her everything confirmed, where she's going to live and all that situated. So that was pretty. What?
Congratulations on moving on to represent District 1 in the category of International Speech Contest. I really enjoyed the speech on Zoom and in person. As I gather my program.
So that is the highlight.
They said mid-July.
That is your win. Oh my God. Everybody needs to unmic and go, woohoo.
Maybe I'm reading this wrong. I've got to be reading it wrong.
No, Is it in your email?
Maybe it's an old thing. All right, it's not about me, it's about you. Who's next? Highlight, who's next? Who's next?
Addie,
Me?
you're unmiked.
Okay, I'm next. My highlight for the week? Well, I taught 3 classes last week. I got some new ladies. We have a chat going on. And I also got invited to teach at a community center for seniors. I've been invited to their camp, and I've been invited to come 2 days to some summer something they're having. I don't know. But some young lady saw me doing my class on Facebook, and she's in charge of 2 different senior places on the north side, and she's invited me. So I'll go in July and to help her out.
That's
And
awesome.
I'm
That is
excited about that.
You should be excited. Who wants to go next? Daniela, you're putting your sun visor. Can you talk? You're in the car. We can say
I'm
hi.
in the. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Daniela, good to see you, mama.
I think you're just running around, running around. Yeah, I feel like I've been missing. I've been lost, but hey, Tina always keeps me close. So eventually I'll get back in line. But I am so out of whack physically, emotionally. But yeah, I'm still standing.
I'm still standing. Very proud of you. Remember, Daniela, it's a journey, okay? This is a lifestyle thing. It was someone else reaching out to me for help. It wasn't the email. So that was not it. I got all excited for nothing. That was-
Oh, gosh.
but it's okay. It's okay. Danya over there working hard. What's your highlight? I'm so proud of her. She worked hard today, guys.
I don't know. I had kind of a weird weekend, so it's kind of hard to say what the highlight is.
You got your nails done. The nails look pretty.
Yeah, I got my nails done. There you go.
I will find greatness in all things. And we want to see some pleasant smiles. Mindy might be back, not sure. Crystal, Carla. Carla, since I see your face, would you like to share with us your highlight? Mindy's still in Costa Rica. Are those your grandchildren? No, those aren't her grandchildren. That's just a local child.
Hi, this is Mindy. Hi, I'm here with Sohan and Yuna and
I love it. Oh, thank you.
Andy. And they can't hear you. I got my earbuds in, and we're doing an art lesson. Sohan's
from-
making a
Are they from
lion,
Costa Rica?
and yes,
Did
they're
she
in
say
Costa Rica.
Yuna?
Yuna is making a
No way.
tiger.
She did
and
that right there. Tell her, show that to us again. That was
Not Yuna. Can you show me your tiger again? That's her tiger.
She did that herself?
Mm-hmm. She did. All right, let me. Yeah, they said you did that yourself. Yeah, most of it. We're just helping, just a little bit. And Nandi down there. Nandi, hold up your tiger. Look at Nandi tiger. Isn't that crazy? Didn't she do a good job?
Highlight of the week. Being in Costa Rica. Love it.
Yes, and my highlight of the week is that Yuna and Claire, this is my helper Claire. Well, not helper. This is my co-teacher. I don't know why I said helper. Claire, we've been walking up and down the mountain every day, and the mountain is no joke. No jokes.
I saw
Because it's
that
like
movie.
85 degrees, and there's been days I've been like, come get me, I'm about to knock out a heat stroke. But you can tell by looking at us that we're pretty hot. So that's
see
our
that
win
you're
of the
back
week,
on your
because we've been doing it
75
every
hard.
single day. I'm still doing 75 hard, so we've been doing it every single day. That's my win for the week.
Woo, congrats and thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Sure.
Crystal, good to see you, mama.
Hi, I'm on the mend. Last week was kind of wicked because allergies got the best of me, so I was down most of the week last week. And then I had my son graduated elementary school, along with over the last, from Wednesday through Saturday, about 7 or 8 different things we had to be at. Never do this because it's not a good idea. But we went to all the different events we had to make an appearance at, and had some fun. And I got on the scale, and I am 1 pound away from reaching my goal of 279. So that's my goal this week. My voice is hoarse because I'm tired, but because of allergies and the sleeping just was all off last week. But yeah, so that's my goal. And school is tomorrow's last day of school, so temporarily my house will be invaded by an 11-year-old all day long. So that'll get interesting. He may get bused down the street to my mom's house.
Love it. Thank you for sharing. You do sound out of it. I'm so excited and proud for you, Crystal, for when you drop that other pan. It's just going to be magical after that. And I bet you it's going to be something, it's a very small change. We think we have to make these drastic changes, but if you just make a little change, like maybe sleep, maybe to get a little stress off you by meditating or something like that. Chris, you have any little tips that can kind of help get that last, it's not her last pound, but you know, that 1 pound?
Well, it sounds like she's been so busy. I'm with you. I think catching up on her sleep, or just, you know, you can't really make up for lost sleep, but to make sure you get your sleep, you'll be rocking it.
Yay. Carla, would you like to share with us your highlight of the week?
Who you want?
Okay, maybe
Oh,
Blessing.
I just fed you.
I don't know my highlight. But I did my sweatshirt. It says no alarm needed. That my passion wakes me up. So I'm able to get in.
Pause for a second, Carla. I thought you said you never heard of Eric Thomas. That is clearly an Eric Thomas shirt.
Yes.
I thought you said you never heard of him.
No, I said I never heard of Tony Robbins or whatever. I never heard of him.
I said motivational speakers. I've never heard of motivational speakers. And you have his shirt.
Yeah.
Did you go see him somewhere?
No, I just bought it.
From where?
On the site.
Okay, and the reason why I'm asking these questions is because sometimes we're afraid to say what we really want. Like we may want to be a motivational speaker. We may want to do these things. And Carla is just really expressing herself more and more. So Carla wrote something I think would help all of us. Carla, can you write us your 7 tip? Read to us your, she's like, what is she talking about? What is Tina about to do to me? So when it comes to anxiety, does anyone here think they get anxious sometimes? Anyone think they have a little bit of anxiety?
Me, I do. I get it. I have it a lot, all the time. It's my
Me
pet, it's my
too.
pet turtle. It's like my pet
Me
rock.
too.
So my daughter texted me the other day and she's like, she's like, I'm getting anxious or whatever. And she's like, well, what do people do for this? So Carla wrote down 7 things you can do naturally. I'd like you to read them to us, Carla. The 7 things, come on, get your pen and get your paper ready. 7 things that she put together that you can do when you're feeling anxious. Ready when you are, Carla, go. Blessing, you ready for this? Let us know if you ever heard of any of these, Blessing.
All right.
I never used, well, used a couple of them because I suffer from anxiety. But the one that I use is called TIP, T-I-P-P. And I use that one.
I didn't hear what you said.
TIPP.
Are we supposed to know what that is?
It stands for
She gonna tell us. She said she uses TIP, and then you say you didn't hear her, so she repeated herself. And then now the rest of us who heard her are waiting for the definition of TIP. And then here you go. Are you gonna tell us, or are we supposed to know? Well, she was trying to tell us. You are rushing her. Hold on.
Go ahead, Carla.
The T stands for temperature. What I usually do is fill the sink or whatever with water, and I don't get it too cold, but cold enough where it kind of like shocks my body a little bit while I'm focusing on the coldness. And I have done holding a piece of ice or ice pack or something like that. The I stands for intense exercise. You do 10 to 15 minutes of intense aerobics or running or dancing or things like that. The P stands for pace breathing. You breathe in and then breathe out. You breathe in for 5, breathe in, count to 5, and breathe out for 7. And the other P is for progressive muscle relaxation. You could go on YouTube or anywhere to find where people are talking and you kind of relax your muscles. And do I have to go through the whole 7?
Huh? You can say them quickly. That was 2.
Why don't we have her give us one a week?
I like that.
No.
Come on, you've got the list already. You just did great.
I love it, Chris. I love it. So
I like how she's like, do I have to read all of these? Like, y'all can't figure out how to deal with your own anxiety?
let's take it's your turn. Highlight of the week.
My highlight of the week brought to you by, I don't know what my highlight of the week is brought to you by, what is this? Is it by Burr? Oh my God, hold on. I got my background on, that's why y'all can't see. One sec. I don't know why I always end up with these backgrounds and it's a blur, it's a something. And I'm like, oh, no, I don't like it. But I'm the one who said it myself. I started painting my kitchen pink. Tina, look up and be impressed with me.
What kind of pink is that?
I don't know. It's a pink orange.
It
I was
looks,
gonna say orange, but that don't sound right.
it looks a little coral.
Coral, it's something. It's a color. Hold on.
I love it. I love it. Congratulations.
On.
Move on the new paint job. Guys, let me tell you, when she told me about this, she said, it's going to make me feel happy. And when she said, I'm like, do it. If
Why you mix all this together?
I think we got everyone. Today we're talking about belly fat because so many clients of mine are really.
As soon as you said it, I was like, are you trying to make me depressed?
No.
Did you get Daniela?
Belly fat.
Yeah, she went before.
Okay.
She was saying she's welcome to be back. Carla.
Belly fat, my nemesis.
So of course there's the obvious things, but I'm not going to say the obvious things because it's kind of frustrating when you hear them, when you hear, well, lower your intake of food, well, eat a balanced diet, have regular exercise, make sure you get sleep, all the things we already know. But I like to always say you can't out eat a bad diet and for your belly, and you can't work on one thing. So you say, I'm going to do crunches every day. I'm have a flat belly. It doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, it's by what you're eating. But I'm going to share 2 to 3 maybe hacks that have worked for me over the years. Maybe it's subconsciously, but I know the type of clothing that you wear when you work out really, really supports your mindset and your stomach. So if you're just wearing baggy old clothes and your fat's just blah, 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 of course, I'm speaking from experience. It's just me, like blah, 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 it's just everywhere. It's better if you have pants that are tight, holding your thighs in, holding your legs in. For example, I know this one lady that I used to get my clothes from, she said she has the same quality as Lululemon because it's the amount of spandex that's in the clothes. So if you're buying cheap quality clothes that don't have any spandex and they just kind of like don't do anything for you, it helps if you have tight spandex. Another thing I would always say is dress skinny. What do I mean by dress skinny? Again, if you're wearing jogging pants and things that don't hold you, you can't really tell, the fat's just gonna go all over the place. You're not gonna think about it. It's like each day you could be getting bigger and bigger each week, but you don't know because your clothes are so fluffity fluff. But if you have regular, does anyone, I see Chris laughing at me. Chris.
It's true.
But this is just funny. Continue. You know why I'm laughing is because you keep doing the blah blah blah. So you look like the inflatable at the gas station, like so that's what you look like, and that's why we're tickled. Why I'm tickled. The sound effects are also good. Thank you. Blip, blip, blip.
I love it. That's what I feel like sometimes, but so I'm gonna let Chris go, and then I'm gonna finish off with something about the belly fat and turning it over to you, Chris. But of course, the sleep, make sure you get your sleep, what we were saying before, getting your sleep, the stress, but go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, there are let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 reasons. Okay. And like Tina said, there is the obvious, but I'm just going to go over the obvious. And one might resonate with you that you didn't think about. Okay. So I'm going to start with poor diet. Like Tina said, you cannot exercise away a poor diet. Don't even do it. Exercise should not be in your head to get rid of calories. Exercise should be in your head to build your muscles and make your organs stronger. Okay, so don't think I'm going to exercise because I ate a piece of cake yesterday. Don't do that. That's going to stress you out, and that goes down to the stress and cortisol, and that's going to keep you from losing belly fat. Okay, so don't think of workouts as fun. They're at your playground. You're doing it to make yourself strong. And by being stronger, your body's going to be able to metabolize all the stuff you eat better. So let's put those two together. And we're all kind of in that age group where we go through hormonal changes. So we're in different periods of our lifetime, and something that worked for you 10 years ago might not work for you now. So we have to reevaluate, and that's a very personal thing. So I know I'm happy to talk to any of you if you're struggling with that, or Tina is too. So give yourself some grace. We hit different periods in our lives, and for some reason, the women are affected by hormones way more than men. Alcohol consumption, that puts the weight right on your belly. So if you want to judge people and you see somebody with a big belly, they're probably drinking too much. Okay, just saying. Genetics can be play a role. I could be 100 pounds and still have a little pooch in my belly just because that's the way my body is. So people are, shaped different. Some shapes are more prone to having a belly than the other. There's the apple shape and there's the pear shape. Pear shape is more hips and thighs, and apple is more bust and stomach. So you can fall into one of those two categories and be more prone to it. But you guys, the thing that gets missed the most, and we've already talked about, is lack of sleep. Your body that's when it's eliminating the stuff. That's when it's restoring all your cells. Think of your iPhone or your phone. If you're not charging your phone, you're not going to be able to use it. That's what's happening to your body if you don't get your sleep and you do not charge your body. The easiest thing for people to do is get sleep. It costs nothing, and it is the most beneficial thing that you can do for to get rid of belly fat. So Tina, I'm gonna let you take it away and fill in the blanks.
I love it. I love it. Let me come through here and get next to you. So I love your obvious reasons. And it's when I thought of the topic, and again, I'm only speaking from experience, it used to be easier years ago to lose the fat. It came off quick. And I'm telling you, it was 50 for me. But last year, every quarter, we can thank Aisha for this and Chris, with the fasting and all that stuff. The first week of July, we're going to do our 24, 36, 48, or 72-hour fasts. Were those the middle times, Chris? 24, 36? For the first week of July, you can choose which one. But last year, when I was doing a room in Clubhouse, there were about 4 or 5 different moderators. And it was the beginning of the year, and the beginning of the year, everyone wants to be healthy. We had all said, let's do a cleanse. So each of us had decided, this is when you gave Dwayne the ketones. He didn't eat it all. All he did was drink water and her ketones. That was his fast. I decided to do all juices. Somebody else did the Beyonce diet, which is like lemonade. Another person did something else. So all these cleanses are out there. There's no right, there's no wrong. So in 2 weeks, we're going to be doing a 3, 5, or 7-day cleanse. I put it in the chat. You can do that. You can either buy the juices or you can make the juices, or you can do what Chris has, how we said he just drank water for 7 days straight. And to see your body change, like he lost weight and then one day he said he gained weight. And it's good to understand what your body goes through. Like Aisha and I were talking today and we were saying how like when you get your menses, you may gain X amount of pounds. I know for me, I'm going to gain between 3 to 5, sometimes 7 pounds a month when I'm getting it, just because that's the way my body works. Sometimes I'll get on the, I haven't got, Chris will be so happy I haven't gotten on the scale all month. Okay, once, but then I was like, no more, because it's more important to how do you look and how do you feel? And I feel amazing. I haven't felt this strong, maybe because we're doing 100 push-ups every day, Chris. That could be one reason why, but I physically feel healthy, which is so important. So I want to invite you to do the juice cleanse with us. Yes, it's not food, but your body needs an opportunity to take that break. Jump in and get the ketones. They are game changers. And when people say, oh, well, I can't afford it. Well, can you afford to have high blood pressure medication or have high cholesterol? And, you know, if you want that little touch to make things change different. And I hate when people say things like, well, I don't like the way it tastes. Well, you know, are you eating for taste or eating to be healthy? And, you know, only thing that I won't really eat is something like liver because it like scares the crap out of me.
See, I will eat liver, but not a lot of other things. I love liver. That tastes good. A lot of other things I won't eat. And when you say, are you talking for taste to be? Yes, it's gotta both taste good and be healthy. It's not, for me, it's you gotta find a way to make it taste good. I hear you on your soapbox, but I will let you know if it does not taste good, you cannot find a way to make it taste good. I will not eat it, and I will not lie to your face. I am telling you now, if it does not taste good, do not tell me to eat it because I will not eat it.
Did you see that video that Dale put in the chat with that Nigerian lady? And she's like, where's the food? This is grass. She had, I guess her trainer gave her a salad and she's like giving a Nigerian.
Am I a rabbit? You want me to be eating am I a rabbit? You want me to eat something else? Go and buy a rabbit.
It was too funny. But yes, definitely join in with us because the first week of July, we're going to do the entire cleanse to just really give your bodies a break. Give your mind a break as well. You cannot exercise if you don't want to, just because, you know, you're not going to have that much energy. Actually, I'm lying about the energy. I actually had energy when I did my fast, I guess, because it wasn't so heavy and bogged down. Renee, your before and after was pretty amazing because you were, you know, pretty large and in charge. What were some things that you did? And again, you know what, before I go to Renee, definitely genetics. I'm going to be posting something for the different body types because you have endomorph, ectomorph, there's different body types. And if your body type is like me and it's big and muscular and toned, unless it's someone else like Chris, who's like thinner and, you know, metabolism is higher. So you have to do it. Blessings like, huh? Yep, it's a such thing.
No, I know what you're talking about. I'm a phatomorph. I know about this one. The phatomorph is the fourth. They have ectomorph, endomorph, mesomorph, and phatomorph. I got the phatomorph. It just morphs all over my body.
She made that up, Chris. That fourth one, she made up herself.
I don't know, but I feel like a lot of people gonna identify as phatomorph. You post that up there. I bet you if you post it, what is your body type? Endomorph, ectomorph, mesomorph, or as Blessing said, a phatomorph. People will identify, except for my boyfriend. Babe, come here. Look at this man. This man, look at him. God just likes him and his whole family. They just look at this. Look, he was just born. Just like I could wake up in the morning and that day for some reason, my pants could be holding it. It looks flat. I drink a little bit of water and it's gone. He's just God's favorite. But yes, phatomorph.
Phatomorph. Daniela, do you have any questions about the belly fat? I see you shopping. Are you shopping for healthy foods, Daniela?
Always shopping for healthy food. Come on now. Yeah, the belly fat, I have too much of it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at Sims. What am I doing at Sims? I don't know. Yeah, fruits and vegetables.
Okay. So if you didn't make it on Saturday, we did a great class meeting on Saturday. Chris, I don't know if we were just so tired because we overworked ourselves. We didn't work out on Saturday. We kind of did a video and Blessing gave us a lot of tips that she does. We talked about nutritional labels and sugar and serving size and all that sort of thing. And just being mindful, realizing these are lifestyle changes. It's not going to get easier. I wish it could. You'll get stronger. The eating, you'll enjoy things. Aisha, are you enjoying your what did she show me? What were those beans that you had, the kind they sell in the Asian store? And you pick them, they're like salt on them.
Are they bean sprouts?
Edamame.
Edamame. No, it does eat that.
Yeah, they're good.
I will give you a good list of what I won't eat real fast.
They're delicious.
Aisha, how
like
Earth, your change of food. What is there something that you know how I am with my Fruity Pebbles?
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what was the question? What'd you say?
How are you enjoying the new foods? Even Dwayne mentioned it in the clubhouse room, Chris. I don't know if you were there. Him and this other lady were talking about my Fruity Pebbles.
No.
I'm enjoying. I don't know. It's fine.
I think here's my tip. It like Tia said, it doesn't get easier, but it kind of does because you get so I don't want to say you get used to it. You start enjoying what you're doing. It's a change. It takes a while, but really, the way when you start feeling great and looking how you want to look, you don't even want that other stuff. But it doesn't happen overnight. This is like we are saying, it's a lifetime change. So it could take a lifetime. No, I'm not saying that. But once you get to where you are, that other stuff that took you the other direction, it just doesn't even sound good anymore. So give it time. It'll be one thing at a time. Like all of a sudden you'll notice, oh yeah, my thing is potato chips. I even was exposed to a bag of potato chips this weekend, and I had 2. And you know how they say you can't eat just one. I had 2, which is amazing. I would eat the whole bag.
You said it like it was contagion. I was exposed to the potato chips. Like you needed a mask. Like we should be concerned. Like you should be quarantining. Is everything okay?
That way on purpose.
Is there someone that we should be calling for you now to pick you up?
Normally, I would have inhaled the whole bag, and I did not. So that was another win.
I love it. And usually at events, just think of it this way, guys. It's always going to be something every single month, every single week. It's going to be someone's birthday. It's going to be a holiday. It's going to be a celebration. It's going to be a something. So get used to that and don't say, well, I'm going to have some ice cream, because yes, you can have ice cream, but what type of ice cream are you going to have? It's just changing the way you think. So maybe you have that vegan ice cream. Maybe you have that plant-based ice cream. Well, I want Fruity Pebbles. Instead of Fruity Pebbles, maybe you have eggs and avocado. You know, that's what I eat for breakfast now. Or yogurt. You have to like change what's for you because you just know it's not healthy. Look at
Can you see my face? Can you see my face as you said to sub ice cream for vegan ice cream?
Have you tried it? That's the question though.
Look here. Look, if you want ice cream, that's different. If you just want something sweet and you're willing to try, you know what? Let me not speak for everybody. Y'all are probably have more self-control than I do, and that's why y'all are not fatomorphs. But I will stand alongside Chris and say that Tina is wrong because it does get easier because it becomes a habit. 90% of the things you do are by habit. And once you develop good habits, which is why it's important to not eat certain things. And sometimes that's why it's hard for people to stop smoking, not even because like they want, like, it's like, I think it's just a habit. I get stressed, I smoke. I get stressed, I eat. I get stressed, I shop. Okay, let me tell y'all what I bought today, all right? My apartment going to look real nice. Tell you that real quick. But it's by habit. So when you build good habits, you start a little bit at a time, put one good habit today, 2 good habits tomorrow, and then you just reinforce them, and then you use it to make you happy. And like I'm using this pink room to bring me joy. But fatomorphs unite, all right?
You have to remember she's a do you call it baker? She's a baker, a chef. She makes cupcakes and stuff. That's her.
Yes, I'm a pastry chef.
A pastry chef. So no wonder she's talking about all the sweets.
No, actually, no. I'm not that bad at all, being candid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm a vegan. He said it's because vegan things are stressful to make. That's why I'm shaming vegan items. They're very stressful to make. Having to make what is guava, you have to make your freaking eggs out of a bean. Well, it's a lot. But no, like I actually don't have a thing where I'm like obsessed with eating sweets all day long. I'm not that bad at all. And when I bake, I just like I might taste it, but I don't eat. And the thing about it is I don't eat other people's sweets. So like for most cakes, I won't eat it. So even though I'm a baker, I'm not really, I don't trust what y'all make. I don't know what it tastes like, but everything I make is from scratch. It doesn't have ingredients you can't read, no preservatives and stuff like that, and it's fresh. And I use high quality ingredients. So for me, the way that I cope is like with serving sizes. So if I really want ice cream today, I don't want nothing vegan. I'll tell you that right now. But I will give myself the appropriate serving size of the food.
And let me add this to it, Blessings, because when you do that and you think you're cheating and you're being bad, you're actually self-sabotaging yourself. So you're raising your cortisol level. Your food's it's gonna add twice as much fat to you. If you are happy when you're eating it, say, I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna be super happy about it. This is a treat for me. And I'm not going to do it all the time, but when I do it, I am going to enjoy it. I'm going to savor every bite. Don't get stressed out about eating it.
Yeah, I feel no shame when I eat bread. You're right.
Chris had us do an exercise once where you actually thought about good thoughts before you ate. And she said that someone did an experiment and people actually lost weight with that.
Hey, that's nice.
Well, here's what I was talking about. I do this book called The Magic. It's gratitude, different ways of gratitude. And one is to sprinkle your food with magic dust before you eat it and bless it with goodness for your body. So no matter what it is, you can change the energy of that food if you bless it and know that it's going to be something that your body's going to want.
I agree with you 95% of the way, but you cannot sprinkle enough magic on funnel cake to make that not put on.
No, you cannot. You cannot.
Let's be a little factual. But no, over time though, I do like actually enjoy healthy foods. And so much that my new boss at work, he makes fun of me. He's like, is this healthy food thing like, is it something you're trying or is it something you do? I said, no, it's something I do. He said, well, we all have our flaws. So like I've built healthy habits and I really like, I love salads now. And because I know I need to cut back on my dressing, I make sure that I pick dressings that are healthier, but that I actually also enjoy. Because if not, then I just will skip food. Like, Tina, this is my thing. If you're like, oh, is this supposed to take, I will skip food. There was a time they told me in church I was supposed to do like a vegan fast for like a week. I didn't eat for the first 3 days because I just refused and I had to starve myself into it. But no, like, you know, you do pick up good habits and healthy things along the way that you do enjoy. Like there is something for everyone and you just have to be open-minded and willing to find it. If you think you're not going to find it, you're right, you won't.
Love it. Mindy and Danya, can you show your face so we could take our final photo? Oh, I love seeing the children. Photo in 3. Smile, Carla. Stop looking like you lost your puppy. 1, 3. Yay! That's the face I love to see. Blessing, that was super cute. So super proud of you. Class schedule is in the chat. Just remember to be positive, all that great stuff.